So this is part 2 of Alternate Earth. So this is the peace treaty, and we have this being a puppet of Egypt, and we have Egypt proving to everyone that they are a strong regional power and they shouldn't be messed with, even if you're an ally of them. Then we have a few things in Europe happening. The first of which is, yay, civil wars and things happening. So in Serbia, we have lots of people in Serbia wanting freedom and stuff, you know, the usual. So we have some countries taking advantage of this and kind of saying like, hey, do you want to gang up on them? It'd be pretty easy. So we have them doing that. So we have a bunch of countries getting involved in this, as this is like a pretty big thing. So first we have Montenegro getting a bit of land. By landing makes us 5. Then we have Croatia getting a bit of land, and then also Hungary squeezing in there. And then there's Romania, that's kind of hard to see, but you'll see it soon. We have them getting most of the land. And then we have Bulgaria taking over quite a bit, and eventually getting the rest of the red. So we have all the red here, all this red, Bulgaria, light blue, Montenegro. This is Romanian controlled, then Hungarian, and then Croatian. So let's draw out the borders here. So we have Hungary getting this. Croatia. Actually, Croatia didn't get that much. Croatia got like that. Then we have the Romanian part, and then we have the Montenegro part, and then we have the rest going to Bulgaria. So we have all these places getting the areas that they controlled during the capitulation of Serbia. And Russia isn't very happy about like their only ally in Europe getting killed. Their only ally in Europe that isn't themselves. So they're a little annoyed about that. So they're like, hey West, don't do that or we'll do bad things ourselves. And then nobody really listens to them. Then we have Iran getting we have Iran and Uzbekistan teaming up on Uzbekistan. as they want some of the good old land. So we have them both invading them, and I think you know how this war would go. But even though Uzbekistan, I'm pretty sure, is stronger, so I think this would be a pretty easy war for Iran and Uzbekistan. So we have Uzbekistan getting that, and then we have the rest going to Iran. So it's split like 60-40. That's quite generous to Uzbekistan, like doubled their size. So good for them, right? So that's the fall of Turkmenistan. Then we have, yeah, so hard to do this nowadays. Then we have some African shenanigans. So we have a war across like the Ivory Coast. So we have Nigeria and the Ivory Coast declaring war on these four countries. And then we have Liberia joining. But then we have Sierra Leone. I think this is, or maybe it's that. I think this is Sierra Leone. And then Ghana, yeah, joining in. I'm probably forgetting these names. So we have the Ivory Coast and Liberia pushing into these two countries. And then we have Benin, Togo, and whatever this country is called, that's probably Ghana. I'm getting confused. So we have all of Benin falling pretty quickly, and then we have Togo falling, and then Burkina Faso starts to fall as well, as they are not really, you know, the strongest. So we have both these countries surrendering, and then these two countries also surrendering. So we have a lot of countries surrendering, obviously, because a lot of countries were attacked. So we have all of Benin going to Nigeria, all of Togo going to Nigeria, all of Sierra Leone going to Liberia, and we're gonna split up the rest of these countries. So for this, we have it being split up like that, and then for this, we have it kind of straight down the middle, and then we have it coming around like this. So we have the Ivory Coast getting a lot stronger. Same thing with Liberia as well. But I think Ivory Coast made the biggest land grab out of this. Mostly because they were in the middle, near the most other people, so they, of course, would probably get a lot of land. Or they would die, so either one's fine. So we have Nigeria and Sierra Leone getting pretty strong. Then, far out in the Middle East, we have rebellion time. So, we have a rebellion in Turkey. Kurdistan wants independence, and they fight for that quite well. And surprisingly, the West is supporting Kurdistan. And Turkey's like, bruh, come on, why are you being like this? And Iran doesn't like Kurdistan, but they see it as like, it's hurting Turkey more than it's hurting us, so we should, it's good. So yeah, we have Kurdistan showing up. And then I know Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan don't like each other, but it's a lot worse than that, as these two countries just exploded again. Typical. So we have bits of Tajikistan rebelling, and then also bits of Kyrgyzstan also rebelling. So we have these two places dying, and then we also have a place in Uzbekistan also dying. Then we have Pakistan doing mischievous things, as now they do a little, oh, not that. Essentially, they say this Afghanistan panhandle is theirs. So, yeah, they think it's theirs. They also think that this is theirs as well. So essentially, all of this, all of Eastern, all of the panhandle goes to Pakistan. So, yeah, they claim all of this, although they don't actually own it. It's just the many claims in Asia that don't really do anything in the future other than make good history videos. Then we have bad things happening in South Sudan. Did someone say a civil war? Sheesh, these people are crazy. So yeah, we have the Sudan part of South Sudan rebelling. And then we have Ethiopia supporting just a minor thing. Nothing too crazy, right? Because they want more influence over it. And then we have some Islamic people. So essentially, big civil war in South Sudan. But that's for part 3 because I'm running out on time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.